always that way. But I don't care about the outcome. That's doesn't always happen. The outcome does not care about. That's where people obey. But honestly, guys, so many times I just wanted to quit and give up. And shit was too heavy. I was getting pulled in too many directions. During the holidays, a lot of people are weak and they're broken. They want someone like me to help them. Mentally, physically, mentally, spiritually, everything, every fucking direction. Pulled apart, it seems like. But the thing is, I don't give a fuck. Right at that moment, I realized I made a bitch. And I just get back to my purpose. I will never. Anytime I choose me over you, I'm from. Anytime I choose you over me, you guys won't notice it until you really start helping. But you make it your life's work. And all you fucking dumb, stupid, negative pieces of shit out there don't understand what I'm even doing. Just go back to your negative hole you crawled out of. But don't be negative with all your negative friends and sniff some negative ass shit up your noses until you realize you need help. And then I'll be there for you. But come in a positive fucking way. Quit corrupting so many fucking people. I can get it. I used to do that. But if you're aware enough and you think you're smart and all this shit, stop. People want to change. It hurts to be a loser. It fucking does. The only thing that keeps me massively driven is everybody but me. Everyone but me. But Wes, when you get your happiness, bouts of extreme elation, I'm telling you, I experience polar opposites more than most people. I have the intensest, most crazy moments of enlightenment and elation and pure fucking contentment and peace. I have the craziest moments of this. But then every high has an equal low. I have the craziest moments. But I don't dwell in it long enough for them to either be depression or be this or be that. There are momentary seconds where I'll speak something out of my mouth and I'm like, you fucking idiot. Shut up. I'm that aware to catch it. In the moment, seconds even. At the most, 10 to 7 minutes. Oh, Wes, I'll do anything. I'll do anything to get myself fit and get my family in a better financial position. Bullshit. They always say that until they know my definition of anything. My definition of anything is straight to it. We go straight to what works. Zero deviation. That's why I've been able to make myself a millionaire and stay fit this quick. 3 years after doing 10 years in prison with technology that I didn't have the luxury of using and learning all day like you guys. The thing is you wish for success. There's a takes wish for and desire success so bad, but they don't know what they're asking for. They don't realize they're asking for a bigger set of problems and the fucking balls to solve them. I achieve flow state in the middle of issues and problems that are complexities to most humans. The greatest complexities that go on inside of us. I've learned to have a high level of stress management in those situations, those uncomfortable ones. That place you don't want to go. That place inside, when you're realizing you're gone because you tapped. You're fat because you tapped. And you're a dopamine drunk pussy because you tapped. You tapped on what you really wanted. All negative desires are simply frustrations of positive desires. They all sat there in the pen. Rolled up on Stomper one time. He's got tears streaming down his face, coming down from doing galitos every fucking day. That's when you fucking get a swing record license and you have your sport with the fucking tips cut off in the pen. Put a little bit of black in that spoon. You put some hot water in there and you mix it up into some soup. It's called a galito. And you tip their head back and sniff that shit. Weeks of doing that every day. Their nose is all red. They're walking around with a towel on their head. That's like flying a flag in prison that you're on dope. You got a towel on your head and your nose is all red. You're going like this. It's fucking the stupidest shit I ever seen. Just watch them all do that. Coming down. holding the picture of his beautiful kids and his family that's been waiting for him for 13 fucking years. And he swears he's not going to let him down when he gets out. And then I heard the other day that he went right back. This is the fucking problem. Pussy tapped out like a bitch. How hard it was for me to not resort to any violence out here? Do you know how hard it was for me to not drink or do any drugs or consume any substances since I've been out? And years before I left the penitentiary, do you know how hard it was? It wasn't fucking hard at all. Because I looked down and I saw that I had a dick and a pair of fucking nuts and stepped up as a responsible man. Finally in my life, I could be proud of my daily actions. Daily, just seeking to never break character. I started online training. For fucking the whole first year, I made about $800 to $2,000 a month. About $800 to $2,000. But I didn't care. I could have walked up and down Pacific Beach, got a studio apartment, and ate canned chicken being ripped and preaching wisdom. I felt that good from it. I wasn't going to stop. I wasn't living conditionally. Hey, I'll do all this posting, and I'll do all this good for everyone if I get paid. I had been living that way since well before I left the pen. I had to strengthen those around me, because they were my pain. Once you've reached a certain level of self-mastery, you will realize those around you become your pain. So they are your gift. They are your level up to heal them and see them thrive. So for the first, making like $800 to $3,000 a month, but I wouldn't quit. Everybody told me, Wes, get a real job. Like, how are you going to support a family? Online coaching. Eat your words now, you stupid motherfuckers. Really? Come on. No, you can't have a loan. Guess what? I'll let you borrow that $5,000 you need if you wake up at 2:45 every day for a month straight. Look at every day and track your macros and read and give me the daily report for what you journal. How about that? That's what you can get. And they still won't do that. So they don't know what it takes to do that for 13 years straight. And who you'll become. Who you'll become is everything on this path. So I just wouldn't tap. I knew this is what the only thing in my life that felt right, you guys. You guys, for the first time, I had been on a stretch of feeling right consecutively for years, just feeling right. Not fucking accumulating any karmic debt, no negative acts, and just feeling so great. It felt so right to be in alignment with these universal truths. So here I am, about a year in, and I get a feeling, hey, this guy's got a prison podcast. That'd be cool to tell my story. I still was never considering being a YouTuber or anything like that. I just went on and told my story. And it hit so many people. Thank you guys for being honest with how you feel. You guys are going to change the world. The ones that are honest, not the fake, face tattoo having bitches who are still drinking and playing crap ass with their buddies. Talking about, wasn't that fun last night? You fucking liar. There was nothing fun about that hangover and that regret you feel for being a loser. You loser. You know you won't. Wake up. Wake the fuck up. Regret is your guideline. So I went on that YouTube channel and it blew up. Every video got millions of views. And you guys said, Wes, make a channel. And I'm like, I don't know. I never saw this route coming. That's the secret. You work on what makes you feel so good within, and the path reveals itself. Because you don't care about the outcome. You're not forcing it. You're not conditional upon the money. You're going to live it regardless. Then I made my channel. I got 100,000 subscribers in 28 days. You guys, second video dropped was 2.5 million views. It just was like, man, this is a gift from above telling me to keep going. Keep going. Even if you're affecting one person, even if one person on this planet breathes better because of your influence, you're a success. Now with the internet, here we are, getting 99 positive comments and tripping on the one negative one. Fuck something about who you are. And you can get 9 positive comments and trip on the one negative one. You motherfucker, you do that in your life too. Got 99 things going for you. Tripping on the one thing that's happening out of your control. You fucking dumbass. Why don't you magnify the good instead of fucking sitting there and fucking literally living and growing and breathing and pushing all your energy into the bad, all the negative. So after I started my channel, I ran into some of my boys who were in prison. One of my boys who did back prison time right alongside of me, we were in contact the whole time while we both did a term. He did 8 years, I did 10, we were in contact the whole time. My boy used to push me with before the bed. And he had a boy who did 5 years. And his boy did 5 years. And his boy knew about this internet marketing that I'm teaching people now. And he changed the game for me. He showed me how to monetize these views, these likes. And even if you had 1,000 followers, how you could make $1 million a month. Wow. Being massively fulfilled is what you do for a living. So imagine 57 million views later, how much we've done and how it became a success. There's no way you make that much giving someone diet advice and workout plans. Do the math. 57 million views. Do the math. YouTube pays you $4 million or $4,000 per million views, give or take. But that's not how you make your money. You make your money really impacting people, really loving your clients. When I sat down at the gym today, one of my clients, he has been with me for 2 years every morning. He lives in my area and goes to the gym with me every day. I'm actually posting a picture of it today. 2 years. He's been there every fucking day. He dropped 80 pounds and quit drinking for good, cold turkey. That first morning, it's a success. That man has my trust more than most people in my family and most people in my fucking life. This is what it comes down to. Stop snubbing social media. You're either the gift or the problem from what you post on here, motherfuckers. I'm gonna stand up, but I know worked in my heart, saved my life. And now, 3 years later, this company is a massive success, and all we're doing is driving forward. Haven't changed anything, because guess what? Fancy fails, motherfucker, and simple scales. Exactly what worked for you will work for them. Let's talk about self-worth and self-sabotage. Why most people will never get as successful as they're trying. Now, I explained to you guys before that your subconscious mind is secretly recording and paying attention to how you treat yourself. The way you treat yourself is a combination of your self-talk and your fucking actions. When you guys believe that you can beat this, you have another breaking up. The only way you will ever level up to knowing your worth, a lifestyle like mine, is when you've done the personal development work to feel deserving of it. I deserve it all. If anyone does that, because I'm there every fucking day. That you man, it was right. It was more understanding. It was more into other people. So here you guys are believing that you want this outcome, but deep down, you know you're not deserving of it. So at the last second, you've done good all day, you go, bring that cup. At the last moment, when your relationship is super good, you know you want that person, but you just don't feel deserving of someone at that level. You argue, you fight, you push away. I watch it happen all the time, especially people at my level. People at my level, we get everybody's shit because they feel inferior. And they only feel inferior because they're not letting themselves be accepted of these levels we've attained. Why are we accepted? Because we did all that internal work. We healed ourselves, and we know we're fucking worthy. You're sitting there, desiring it, you want it, but why? Why would you always sabotage yourself at the last moment? Why would you get so close and then not really ever fully attain it? Because you're not letting yourself go. You're not letting yourself go from your past problems that you caused yourself. And it's just that simple shit. If you guys haven't got hard enough for fucking long enough, you haven't sacrificed enough for long enough. Motherfucker just made the sacrifices year after year after year, for a decade, for 2 decades. He knows if anyone deserves it, he does. Because he was fucking there every day. He was talking to one of my top dogs, a driving motherfucker, billionaire. He's like, let me get some fun. He sends me a picture of him sitting in this new Bugatti who has a fucking middle miles on, barely drove it. I'm just laughing. And we were talking about pulling up, how good it feels to pull up. When we pull up, we feel it wash over us. Every day when someone tried to stop us, every day we didn't want to get up. Every moment that was too difficult to get up, we chose to. And when another motherfucker sees you pull up, or they think about buying something for themselves and they can't, it's a huge problem. What they do is they go into this negative self-talk, this negative internal dialogue that they don't deserve. Because they don't. They don't let themselves deserve it. Because there's something, they may have some skeletons in their closet that you don't know about. They may be currently building karmic debt at a level that they can't walk past it, they can't surpass it, they can't extinguish what the common denominator is. They're not deserving of it to themselves. Someone like me knows, he knows he needs multiple mentions. He knows he's not just average, because he never did anything average. Everything he did was above average, and at the highest level he could do it. The highest level of anyone he was around. So he knows if anyone deserves a lifestyle like that, it's him. And then people get all fucked up, right? I don't care about the money. I just want to help people. What the fuck? It's not one or the other. It's both. Once you really self-actualize and put yourself to something worth giving, you're just naturally giving. You don't have to say, well, I'm really here to help you, because you're already doing it. That's just what you do. You're a help to people with your fucking existence. It's not a fucking task. It's not a job. It's your existence. It's what you become, motherfucker. You're a help to people. What you've created. You don't even have to do anything. So when people speak that way, I know how fucking behind them. You're on level 3. We're on level fucking 11 out of 10, bitch. Do you get it yet? It's not about being an acquirer. It's about being and becoming. When you become that person that you truly value, become your own fucking idol, become everything you wanted to be, and you know you're worth it. And now you'll be accepting of it. But you have to remove everything that you regret, everything that keeps you from respecting yourself. And that's many losses. You guys are losing so much by choice that you have no confidence and no respect for yourself. When you start dumping you such a boy, that's lots of things. Have no emotions for yourself. You know you deserve it. And that's what I'm trying to get you guys to. The personal development work is the gateway. Being able to accept everything that you're having. If not, you will self-sabotage right at the last minute every time. In your relationship, in your business, in your financial status, in your fitness, in your physique, or character. Because you just don't really believe it. And why the fuck would you? You take so many chosen L's. You're not, motherfucker. So it's neither or not. When I see someone truly live, they're stacking, they're not missing at all. You'll watch every area of their life, it'll match. The time they've been stacking those wins without having to take back steps, the intensity efforts they're going on, the results they have will match. But be at a certain physique, certain level of money, certain level of this, certain level of that. But then you have the people that are massively mismatched. And they'll just can't get one area, not another. And there's where the problem comes in. So the rest of the world believes that this is possible, or it's not an anomaly. That's more of an anomaly than the person who can be rich and rare. You would think that would be more rare, but the way you do anything is the way you do everything. So the person who has great traits will excel in every area. That person who's just a billionaire but got kids, that's the rarest of all. That doesn't even happen. There's more people than would be an eye for an eye successful across the board in life. Even if they're mediocre success, there's someone in shape, somewhat successful, having somewhat good relationship. It all matches. It's all you. You're a product in everything that you step into. So, me naturally, I just fit my duration of time I've been living like this. The intensity by which I apply all my variables and my amount of back steps is where I'm at. But when you take from one area, you take from others. Just like I learned to weather the pain by submersing myself in it, just existing in it, facing it, staying present during it, I use the same tactic with negativity. The penitentiary is the most negative place on this planet. Most negative place on the planet. People are walking around, haven't seen their loved ones in a decade. People are walking around, not gonna walk out of this prison, and just that weighs so heavy on their heart, they want to lash out and give what they're feeling. We give what we get our whole life. That's why people are the way they are. They're giving what they got their entire life. They don't know nothing else. So the thing is once you finally look at yourself, that's why I fucking say those that don't reflect, project, when you finally look in that mirror and call yourself on your bullshit, that's when you start to realize you're giving off what you've always been given. And the penitentiary is the most negative place. I fucking laugh at these supposed gurus and positive individuals out here posting shit about staying away from toxicness or energy vampires. Motherfucker, in the same sentence, you spoke of abundance in your life, in your energy, and who you are. And then you said energy vampires. Guess what, motherfucker? People like me make these connections and see how weak you are. If you operate from abundance, there's no such thing as energy vampire. They are your level up. Every religion, every top figure always worked with the worst of the worst. And here you are polishing gems and not bringing people from the bottom. Those motherfuckers just, they ain't got nobody for them. Everything around them is negative. They just don't understand. Negative parents, negative household, no money coming in, situations fucked. All the mentors and influence in their life are gang members, drug dealers, the whole fucking night. And here you are, just polishing gems, bringing up these spoiled little punk fucking bitches. You need to work with the bottom before you understand what it's like to take someone to the top. Motherfuckers don't even get it. They don't even get it. I never ran from it. Because level 10 that I speak about, I exited the penitentiary, I left the mind of self-mastery. But level 10, there's other people out here, it's just existing around what needed to change and taking it from a selfless look. This shit ain't about me. I was this person. And that's why I work with all the individuals that are coming from the bottom. They're texting me, West, I just got out from a fucking 5-year prison fucking beating. I just fucking got busted. I had meth on me last night. I was about to go push up this weight. And my wife got me. I flushed it. I got this message yesterday. Someone wrote me that. And then they hopped on the team. They were about to make a big ass mistake. And then that video came across. Cupcakes and fakes. Motherfucking fakes and cupcakes. Motherfucking cupcake ass dudes putting on that costume. Hoping they can fool the world with their pain inside. Covered in tears when they get stretched out. When you get stretched out, boy, covered in tears. I'm going to be doing a routine. I'm going to be nailing out push-ups, bar work, getting way more swole. You're going to be seeking that dope because you're a pussy. Bitch. Straight bitch. Vices are for bitches. And guess what? If you're still seeking them, bitch, there's no way around it. As soon as you call yourself a bitch and you don't want to be one, that's when you change. Too many pats on the back, too many trophies for no fucking nobody. Participation trophy, fuck. Fucking participation trophy. Don't demean me. People in your life who don't tell you the truth, they don't think you can do it. I sit here and tell you you gotta do it, because I know you can. I know what you're capable of. And that's why too much kindness breeds lack of accountability in most. So I've been teaching this whole thing, and I've been saying, there's two types of individuals. There's that rock bottom individual who needs compassion over compression. And then there's that type of individual who rests watching content, them hard truths, and it's written. It's written. You need to learn to teach these two people differently. You need to learn to teach them differently, and that's what I've done. That's what I've been after. And so the negativity has to be your view that you can fucking be pushed out everything known to man and stay impervious to it. That's abundance, you pump fake positive bitches. You ain't operating from abundance if you've ever used that word of energy vampires. How the fuck can anybody take from you if you're operating from such a high plane? All you see is their banks right through the negativity and the supposed draining. It actually builds you because you weather yourself. You sit by it. It's hard for you. Everything that's hard for you builds you, brings you pride, makes you confident. Now you can be around the worst of the worst, but still just give all your heart. This is when you operate at the highest capacity. When you selflessly give what's most important to you, what's most important to me is the inner peace I've cultivated in the penitentiary. Want to know what inner peace is? When you're no longer causing yourself fucking drama, stupid. When you're no longer causing yourself fucking drama, you stupid fuck. Now you got inner peace. There's clarity. There's no fucking problem. You're not the problem anymore. So now I know that I fucking cherish the most on this planet is my inner peace. When I put that on my mind to help a motherfucker who's operating from a low vibration, who's massively negative, who's plagued with vices and has all these addiction issues, when we put our ass on the line for these people. And we're tested to our core because we know, I said, you're going to play whatever Packers guy you want. Your group has to test you to the core. You have to be almost and choose not to. If you don't choose not to, nothing took place. There was no fucking conflict. There was no stimulus that was strong enough, so the response didn't fucking matter. It's that space between stimulus and response where we exist. So I need you guys to know that you don't have, you should build yourself in silence. You should just work on yourself. But when you get to level 8, level 9, you want to approach level 10, it's everybody else. Once you've mastered self and inner peace is yours, you no longer, for a fucking stretch of time, 5, 10 years, have caused yourself any trouble. It was just you, Now, we have to teach you. And when we teach you, we learn twice. It just solidifies the strength. Don't be like these bitches saying, anti-vampires. But then the next post is, when you come from abundance, nothing can stop. You stupid motherfucker. Oh, hypocritical motherfuckers, man. Just kind of the same thing, saying stupid shit. Well, whatever the fuck, they don't get it. They're still at level 2, 3, or 4. They're really iconic. Good, I'm proud of them. But now I'm ready to give them their next level, which is to stay impervious around what's most difficult. When their greatest asset, what they treasure most, is being threatened. That's when you let it closer. You selflessly put yourself there for someone else. And now your vibration is at the highest it's ever been. Because you didn't crack, you didn't tap when you were tested to your core. Now, that new level of growth is fucking good. The penitentiary is the most negative place. I just sucked it all in and absorbed it. For the first half, I was like, fuck these bitches, these pussies. I'll get so fucking crazy, so fucking slow. Nobody's gonna say shit. All of them. They could just sit and fuck them. Then I was like, they see it, Wes. They see it, people. You've got to learn to inspire them instead of manipulate them and fucking use their own trick against them. Teach them to be better. If you're just teaching them by overpowering them, scaring them, and all this shit, they're not going to learn. They're just going to perpetuate the problem they got them in the penitentiary. So now here I was, teaching them the right way. And the right way was just to inspire them to be better, giving them tasks that built them from within so we could cure it at the root. The negativity started inside of them, but they told you it was in you. They told you you were the problem. But really it originated in them. So for us to attack the solution, we have to be the product they want to be. And then we have to give them the self-development program, the personal development program to build love inside of them so that they see love and respect in everybody else. If you keep a negative motherfucker, if you can stop a negative motherfucker from being negative towards himself, they won't project that onto others. So the answer is a personal development problem. Anybody you come across in life, they have one of two problems. Either they have a direct personal issue that they're facing, or they have a personal development issue. Ask them, sit down. Which one is it? Do you have a direct problem that's going on in your life? Do you have a personal development problem? Most people walk around there just negative, they don't get it, everything sucks, their perspective is flawed. They have a personal development problem. They don't know how to get their mind in check through these fucking steps that I've been teaching all my fucking time. I love you guys that run this process in and create beasts around us with big fucking hearts. These are the new men who don't have vices. They don't got that 18 pack of a lot to soak with the fucking tears. And they front to the last constant. They're bitches. They're strong, real men. They're rare. They're rare. And they're rare. And they're the real ones that are coming out. Love you guys. Let's go. When did it happen, Wes? When did it happen? When did you decide to change? When did it click? It clicked many times. When I first got busted, I was literally so distraught, so just plagued with negativity and filled with hate that I was about to do 10 years. Typically looking at a life sentence when I first got cracked, because it was a robbery in the first. It was the enhancement of the inhabited dwelling, which is a home invasion. It was burglary in the first, and it was assault with a deadly weapon. All these charges, I don't feel like I ever get. So I was just looking for any way to escape by complete accident, put up to the bills. I did everything. This was while I was busted. And now I was busted. I would do anything to escape the fact that my habits are not in line with the person I wish to be. My habits are not in line with the future I desire. People don't get it. They want all this success, but their habits aren't in line with the successful outcome. The fact that you haven't got the money you want is good. You're lucky if your habits are still shit. If you have horrible, negative, detrimental daily habits, and you get a bunch of money, you're done. You're toast. You're going to turn yourself into oblivion. You're going to fucking pick up as much wine as possible, go to the club, act like you're cool as fuck, and end up fucking blue the next morning. When did it happen, Wes? The final time when I finally just gave up this stupid fucking life of drug use, vices, pleasure chasing, and thinking I'm cool because I could handle my drugs. That's the dumbest shit. That's the dumbest fucking shit. When we just say, man, Johnny can handle this liquor. Motherfucker, Johnny can handle his liquor if he didn't drink liquor. You get me? There's no handling something that's an escape, pussy ass bitch. How about Johnny handles fucking life? Fact is, the time I finally quit, I was a disciplined individual when I was still using fucking, still fucking around in bed, still drinking for real, still doing that life. Until I attached my fucking life and my everything to a deeper purpose, I continually failed. My discipline failed. Discipline will fail. Purpose perseveres. This is the fact. So when I had my purpose of being a fucking one day, being that father that I was fucking needing, one day, being that man that didn't fucking deviate from the plan, that man that didn't deviate from the plan, when I fucking gave my life to that purpose, I truly fucking never looked back. Best thing is the other morning as my wife left an AA meeting, she said, I got the best example right next to me. Baby, how did you never go back? You got out, never drank again. You never had that desire to slip. Fuck. That's the thing, you guys. I fucked up so many times. I was so sick of the regret. Living with that regret. Facing myself. I'm an intense motherfucker. Every time I fucked up. Do you think I let myself down lightly? Do you think I just finally just quit, but the last time was a motherfucker. I've told you guys about it. Me, Southsider Chucky, and Capone from Rubber Rod Pumps. Capone, Chucky, and me got some foil. We got that pipe. We were out for fucking weeks, smoking speed, drinking Pruno, getting on the phone, looking at porn. It was the same shit you fucks are doing out here. You're going to get bottle service, doing some rides, and trying to have meaningless sex. Fuck, because these pursuits that you think are going to end up like what? So fucking foolish. The first time it's a mistake, motherfucker. After that, it's a choice. A foolish choice. You're not going to get what you want, where you want to be, who you want to be by chasing this type of entertainment. It's just entertainment. It's just instant gratification that leads to complete fucking failure. We need to teach delayed gratification. I fucking teach delayed gratification. Fact is, I would just, oh my, I'm perishing. I take a toilet paper square toilet paper, put a gram of meth in that motherfucker in the penitentiary. In the fucking penitentiary. Swallow that shit. Wait for it to hit me. Fucking my eyes would turn into saucers in the center. Bing! And I'm just fucking lit, like fucked up. Then I would get on one of my 5 or 6 or 10 cell phones I had floating around the building at the time. And it would just be like this. Porn. You motherfuckers are still doing that. I don't even agree with strip clubs anymore. Don't even agree with it. She's better than that. Fuck that. I can't even imagine how the fuck I was the person who used to support any of this shit. It just doesn't even fucking register with me that this is the way any of us have to conduct ourselves in the world. We don't have to drink to get away from fucking who the fuck we are, just a escape. We can go do these hard workouts. You guys don't get it, you addicts. You addicts. Fucking addicts. You don't get it. You're the strongest motherfucker. You have emotional motivators are strength. You're drinking. You're doing drugs. You're escaping your reality because you have so much emotion. When you fucking tap into this, when you use it for a true purpose, you're gonna be the strongest motherfucker out there. When the fuck do you think someone like Robert Downey Jr. went from fucking being in the penitentiary, put money on everybody's books, and when he was locked up, I heard he fucking put money on everybody's books in the cell block. Literally crazy. But he went from fucking that motherfucker who passed out at some random neighbor's house on that white drinking a shitload to where he is today. You addicts don't get it. That emotion that causes you to run to the substances, that is your kill, motherfucker. When I finally tapped into that, I could at any moment picture my future, picture the life I needed to live, and have endless amounts of time. Pussy ass, bitch ass, fake ass, fucking motherfucker say it's mind over matter. It's mind over matter. The mind is the strongest muscle in the body. And then you fucking do shit like that. And a bitch the other day told me, I thought I was disciplined. Well, why? I watched your Instagram story. Well, what's so disciplined about you? What's so disciplined about you? That you only had 9 vodka sodas, motherfucker? Is that what's so disciplined about you? That man. Be that man. You always be that living example, that blueprint. Show them the blueprint. Let them see their greatness in your eyes. When they see everything they can be in you, because you live in a conscience congruent manner, you constructed your vision, you overcame your pain, it became the prerequisite to your purpose, and you're living, manifesting this dream life. Then they can see their greatness directly in your eyes. I was at the gym right now. Somebody parked next to me. They were like, man, I don't even want to park close at all to a car like this. I said it's nothing. Then they began to ask ask me questions. All that I know is when you give them that gift of hope, because you did it, you break through all their limiting beliefs. I start to talk to them about ClickFunnels. I start to show them that I was incarcerated 3.5 years ago. I show them the success I obtained. And they start to light up. They start to just feel that it's possible for them. That's what we do. We change for them. We break the cycle. Kids, your family, your friends, the world. You gotta be in. You gotta break through all that bullshit. The end of the conversation, I showed them $1 million in the account. I showed them a ClickFunnels award for over the 2 Comma Club award for over $1 million earned in one sales funnel. They didn't know what a ClickFunnels was until I showed them that through social media content, you provide a service and it comes directly to your phone that quick. And you're addressing the world's issues with your service that you believe in. I believe in my service more than ever. You guys know I need. Who would I be? What would I be if I wasn't constructing my vision? If I wasn't giving you the beer, like, nah, God, you can be more ripped, you can be more jacked. That's what you admire. You've always admired that. Acquiring what you admire is a selfless skill done for others. Selfish, fat, pussy, broke fucks. I don't care about that. I don't want to get on social media. I feel uncomfortable. Seems like a lot of stress for me. Don't expect people who haven't done anything for other people to ever do anything for you. They're selfish. That's just what it is. Broke people are the most selfish people. Fat people are the most selfish people. Low frequency people are the most selfish people. What? How do I make these videos on? I get up early. I make sure all my thoughts are aligned with being positive so I can come through with the energy. I crush my workout. I don't consume no bullshit. I come into this prepared. Since 2:45, I've been preparing to shoot this video. Who operates like that? Everybody's like, I gotta do this. I don't want to do this. This is what I'm gonna do. If all your thoughts are selfish and you're not addressing the world with your moment-by-moment actions, you don't understand any of this. The metaphysics of a connected consciousness, global vibration, motherfuckers are still expecting a high outcome from low frequency. You don't get high output from low frequency. It's not possible. So when we address frequency, we get a certain level of output. Your output matches your identity. Your identity is attached to your frequency. What the fuck don't people get about this? Let's wake them up. So what we always know is that alcohol, substances, anything that makes us doubt ourselves, consider not congruent with the outcome we want, the future we want. These cause us to vibrate the lowest, the highest frequencies are enlightenment, literally gratitude and forgiveness. Those are the highest emotions that operate the highest frequency, that raise us the most. And I couldn't help but realize that as I poured every piece of wisdom and knowledge to these strangers in the gym parking lot, because they saw me in the golden, as I gave them everything I could possibly give, wanting them to succeed, I realized how my vibe just went higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. That's what you chase. Listen to your internal state. What is raising your frequency? What is dropping it? Be honest. If you don't want to feel low, don't drop your frequency with actions and thoughts that make you feel low. What is this about to where people are so dishonest? Let's stop being dishonest. Give everybody a time. That motherfucker, you guys, you don't get to Starbucks down here, and I feel like I'm on stage. Lights, cameras, action as I roll up in the but really dig deep into my intention. Any stranger that approaches me, I would love to give them everything I know. Here they come up. Oh, this is what I do. This is what worked. Like it's gonna work for you. They can see their greatness in my eyes as I say it. As I say it. But you guys really still sit there and pump up the man who shows nothing because what he has bruises your ego. What the fuck is that? The guy who shows nothing, teaches nothing, and doesn't stand in front of nobody to speak? How the fuck? It's just pure selfishness from a different standpoint. He's just doing it all for it. I don't feel like it. I don't want to show up. I don't feel like it. I don't have time to teach anyone. That's not me. I got a street coach. If someone comes up and sits next to me on the couch at the gym, I sit there and dig into their problems because guess what? They free me from me. Whenever I detach from Wes Watson and I get into somebody else's issues, I'm free at that moment. I'm in flow state. And flow state tells you directly that you're aligned with creation. Hey Wes, you feel this right now? This other piece? This is me in creation talking when I'm in flow state. Just like the universe is just like, hey Wes, you feel this? You feel this right now, no? You're completely at peace. Nothing matters. No future anxiety, no past events that you're attached to through karmic debt that are paying you. None of this exists. You're free right now. You feel like you love it now. You feel great. Stay. This is where you're supposed to be. Not that man sitting in the elevator. I hope you give the last great question, please. I'm just going to keep everything to myself. That is not how it works. Yeah! Knowledge from the stream of consciousness with the intent to distribute. Those motherfuckers who don't share nothing with nobody, not their finances, not what they're doing, not their plans, not what they've been through, and they're just massively, selfishly absorbed that they don't have to do, they don't do this, and they don't do that, and they don't show nothing. They don't get it. You have to give what was given to you. I guarantee they read Rich Dad Poor Dad. I guarantee they read Napoleon Hill. I guarantee they read all those books, but yet they don't put out anything for anyone else. That's the flaw of these intellectuals who are introverted, or these financial geniuses who just hide all their shit. Let's hide it for anyone. I took my fucking phone at the gym. I do it a lot. I got some stuff. I got some business investments that will keep me good for life. If I never touch them and I leave them there, a wealth machine has been created with some investments. And I do this for people. I lose 10% on this money a year, but I keep this money in here so that I can show people that on October 9th, 2024, at 7:44 a.m., there's $1 million in this account. This is just a savings account that I can do that. Because I see it. I see your $1 million. I don't want to know you make $1 million a month and then find out later, after expenses and everything, you really cleared $70,000. That's not how my business is run. Because we love her. We do a lot of it. I'm just telling you that I need to fucking see it. And I know the justice it would bring me to see all the shit that you humble braggers are hiding. The humble brag. The humble brag. Oh no, I don't show anything. I keep it to myself. I don't like buy luxury vehicles. I don't like need nice launches or nice things. Like I just keep it all to myself. You're not teaching nobody either. You're not motivating nobody either. You're not showing nobody it's possible either. So what are you doing for anyone? Taking it to yourself. Wake the fuck up. I know that I need to see. And I'm the man that I need. Look back. Let's go. So there's one thing I realized over time. And I shoot a lot of videos. I've shot a lot of content. And like I told you guys, I don't fucking sleep. I barely sleep. And I wear myself down. This is the whole purpose. You guys don't get it. If the mind and the body are not fucking broken, then the spirit will never come forth. sacrifice for the message, then your stupid ass, Wes Watson or Timmy fucking Johnson, can finally be something, because now you're not to come across as your perfect little self that you need to be to show up with all of your fucking ego. That's what ego even stands for. Edging God out. You guys don't get it. I'm broken. I can't shoot this video. Perfect. Because Wes Watson will always get in the way of the message if he's strong enough to stand footing and need to appear so superior. When finally you're broken, you're beaten, the only purpose of a message is to show up when you couldn't. Is to get up when there was no possible way. But it was all about the fact that this was not even possible. But I thought about other people, and I was able to pull it off. People think about that as being crazy when it comes to content. Why? It's being spirit, public spirit, or even being okay. They'd rather do anything. They would rather do anything than subject themselves to others' ridicule or even be embarrassed somewhat in some way by other people. When you know that what you speak is the pure truth, then we are supposed to just live in a fashion that we can pass on. That our only purpose in life is to heal ourselves and teach others to do the same. That the only job we have as humans is to learn how to live and pass forth what we've gathered in the form of wisdom to help others that we know live a greater existence. That's the only reason we're living. Our parents thought, and the men before us thought they were passing us on wisdom. Here, when we're stressed, we have a drink. They thought that's what worked from their capacity. From their level of consciousness, that's what worked. As we evolve, into the things and not running from the issue is what helps us find a deep understanding of it. So you don't sit with the problem, you never solve the problem. The problem can never be solved in the same mindset it was created. So you cannot use yesterday's fucking solution on today's problem. The solution is always in that moment. That moment always provides the answer. And the only way that you can find the answer is to not avoid work that needs to be done in that moment. That's why I skim from flow state to flow state to flow state to flow state all day. The second one door shuts, I make sure to step into another path that I'm walking throughout that day so another door opens. A lot of people would just continue to hit their head the same fucking spot over and over all day until that area that they're frustrated about finally opens up. They'll try to sell and 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 sell. And they won't realize that there are certain windows that are open at certain times of the day due to the contractions and expansions and the frequency that those around you operate at. So until you learn to sense the solution needed at that moment, you'll never be able to correctly use the tools that are at your disposal as a human. So I would tell people the tools are each physical performance and becoming the source of what you seek. So helping other people in the form of guidance, and then also elevating above the problem with a strenuous workout. So the strenuous workout won't always work, and that's what you'll have to go towards. Counsel, where you sit with other people, sit in their problems, make their problem your own, to where you actually cannot exist in your own self-fucking. The problem that you create is self-created. It's not really real. 90% of what we stress about never takes place. So when it's a problem that we're conjuring up through building negative narratives and imaginary evils, that is a self-fucking evil created. That's self-created. When you actually sit with someone else's problem, actually you're in the other mode. So there's two modes of operation. You're either causing problems or solving problems. So when you're sitting with yourself too long, you become stagnant, then you start to decline and you go into a low frequency state. During that low frequency state, the negative thoughts and the doubt, and doubt is directly linked to inaction. So fear Fear and doubt are cause for inaction. So as you sit there for too long, it actually drops. You're supposed to be going into another call from your conscience, which is always one of the two things. More actual physical work that builds you, or the emotional connection, or connecting with others to guide them through their problems. Those are the only two things humans do. We don't do anything else. This other shit is just created. That's created by us overnight. But if you went back to the most basics of human nature, we were either building, gathering, or something like that, doing something very physical, or we sat down with our tribe and we connected. There was only 2 months of life. What else was there? There was nothing else. So this is all this other foreign shit is what confuses you. Because the natural world does not stimulate the growth of the spirit, of the soul, of the strength that I'm telling you to cultivate by wearing down the mind and body. We're way too rested. We're way too comfortable. We're not being tested. Our soul cannot come forth. Our spirit cannot strengthen because we're not taking it to that level. You guys, push yourself in the diet, the macros, where it's different. You're actually being stressed and stressed. Push yourself the amount of hours that you put in the work each day. So obviously, like I said, not optimal sleep. Setting a timer, making it difficult for yourself, doing the hard things that you don't want to do, actually take you into that zone deeper. Now, a lot of people can explain this from a purely like physical or medical standpoint, the actual psychology. I like to look at everything from the spiritual standpoint because the second I don't believe what some stupid doctor that I don't trust told me, the second it's coming from an entity that's much more powerful than me, I'm limitless as well. Start to think this way, and you'll take it to a different level. Start to know it's true, and you'll walk right at a different level. Guys, you can't just jump to this stage of work. Most of you guys take the risk in life because you're not worth it. You're not worth it to you. You don't believe in you yet. You have not sold yourself on you. So you won't take the risk. You're not worth it. You don't believe it's going to pay off. Do you think I ever even doubted whether it was going to pay off or not? I was worth it from the day I stepped out of those gates. Well before I ever left the penitentiary, I really knew that my life was worth giving to the world. Who I created was worth giving to everybody because he was so valuable. Most of you guys don't even want to walk in a fucking room because you don't feel in that fucking room. Fuck is in that room where you don't belong. Who is out doing? What the fuck is up with that shit? I don't understand. Who is on the other side of this camera why you pussy motherfuckers can't just speak and be yourselves? Who is on the other side? They must be more worth it than you. There's nobody on this planet who has more worth in my eyes than I do for me, motherfucker. Because I was there every day putting in the work when everybody else was doing whatever the fuck they were doing. I don't pay attention to them. The only thing you have to be okay with in this life, this is the only fucking thing that matters in life. Right here. The only thing that matters in life. How you feel when you're alone with your motherfucking self. I spend so much time alone. I've evaluated myself to myself for so many fucking days on end that I do not report to anybody. If you want to see the motherfucker who wrote the notebook, wrote the fucking diagram, wrote the blueprint, spare this motherfucking camera, motherfucker. Because I did. It's all the time, people. And everybody thought that was doing it. My shit. And guess what? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? That was the point. The point was to come out, prove its value of being a better motherfucker and give that motherfucker to them. And every time, how many people did you never see do burpees on camera now do? How many people do you mention his body. Okay, yeah. And this. I've not missed out one fucking post of any type since I started. Because that was my routine. That's what I can give you. I can give you the real answer. Is it the burpees? Is it that cool champ? Is it that thing I said? Is it the pause I had? Is it the fucking? It's none of that. The only answer I really gave is that you're watching man. Don't fucking miss. You do not fail. My choice to not see me missing. That was the answer I gave you. So when you think you're actually doing something that works, if you're not doing that, the foundation, the answer, and the solution for every person on the planet, then you've missed the whole point. Because the whole point of my plan was to be the man I always knew. The man I always knew, he did two things. He always held his fucking word, and he had the results that I wanted. I built this for me. And you guys have to build it for you. To your likeness, to what you unbiasedly, the individual that you admire, and then you kick that motherfucker that around you. You don't listen to them. They tell you that they know a better way. Something else works for you. Because you drank before and you felt like shit, didn't you? Because you lied before, you felt like shit, and they knew it too. You feel exactly how they feel when you do good and when you do bad. So you can't, nobody can lie to you once you've done everything. The point behind everything is, are you okay with you? Because if you're okay with you, and you validated you, then you're going to speak anyway. I see some of the swollest guys, I see some of the richest guys with the best lives. I work with some of them, and they can't just get on camera. They're worried about what someone on the other end will think. Why? For what? I thought you had all this success. I thought you were really, thought you looked good. I thought that's what mattered. What mattered was that when it was time to show up, you could show up. When it was time to get it done, you always got it done. So this video, walking in that room, getting on that stage, everything else would be no different. You see, inaction breeds fear out. Someone who is all action. There's no fear. There's no doubt. Take it. Take everything. Let's write a crazy fucking story. Let's do it. Let's see who comes back. See if he cares about them.
Tough moment, motherfucker.
We can read in your face that you